In this video, I'll show how to make an Airtable form. Once you are on your Airtable account, the first step is to head over to your workspace, or what we call as our base. As you can see here, I have a sales base, so just simply choose the base that you want to make a form to. Now, once you are on the preview of your base, what you need to do is simply head over to the top bar. On the right-hand side, choose the fourth option, which is Forms. And once you do that, at the bottom, it will ask you how you want to gather and organize your data. Now, you can do this with building. Now, you can try and make a form with AI. As you can see, we have Omni AI. You just need to prompt the data that you need, and it will build the form for you. You can also try to build it yourself, as well as choose the available templates that are on Airtable. So let's say we want to build it ourselves. So click the second option. And once you do that in here, it will ask you where would you like the form responses to go. On the left-hand side, we have here the table. You can choose to create a new table, or choose the table that you already have, which is table number 1. And within the form name, you can change this to the title or the title of your form. Now, once you're done, head over to the bottom in the right corner and click on Create Form. And that will take you to the builder of your form. As you can see here, we can add a cover image, we can add a logo, we can also change the title and add a description at the bottom for your form. Now in here, we have here the fields. As you can see, we have a name, notes, status, attachments field. If you want to add a new field at the bottom, click on the plus sign. From here, you can add an assignee, a single line text, a long text single select, date, currency, number, or an other. Let's say we want to add a single select. So from here, we can add a dropdown. So either we want it to be to do, in progress, or done, or add a specific title for the dropdown. Now you can also add a field name. This is optional, and you can also change the field on its own. As you can see, there are also a lot of field types that you can add. We can do a checkbox and attachment. You can search for a field if that is something they want to do. Now, let's say we want to do a multiple select. From here, we can add color code options and add our options from here. And then once you're done, at the bottom in the right corner, just simply click on Create, and it will automatically add that field. Now, if you want to remove a field, just simply head over to a field. On the right-hand side, click on the 3 dots for more actions, and at the bottom, choose Remove. Once you remove, it will automatically remove that field. Now, whenever you click on a field on the right-hand side, you can change the data, the title, the appearance, either default or large. You can also add a helper text. Now, this is for the name. And you can also add rules to each and every field. You can also clear the form if that is something they want to do, and change the submit button. And once you're done, head over to the top bar. On the right-hand side, click on Publish. And once you click on Publish, as you can see, it will take you to the overview or the view of your form. Now, you can have an access to anyone on the web. You can require a password, or you can only have it to the users with the base access. So in here, let's say I want to share this to everyone. I will just copy the link, or I can even embed it through a website. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.